Becoming wealthy is not that hard until it's not. The government's involvement plays a huge role, dating back to the 16th century and the strain of the pockets of your ancestors, inconveniently slowing the wealth train of your lineage. Maybe the unsolved, or should I say, solved mystery of why a mere 1% of the population now commands half of the world's net wealth. You not being part of the world's 1% wealth population potentially has nothing to do with you, but all because of systematic influence forced upon you. Mercantilism, a word that your ancestors considered to be dangerous in the world of trade, and how it affected their ability to acquire wealth by what they had, grew, sourced, or even knew how to make that others didn't, and attempted to sell beyond borders. This affects you today because your wealth was stripped away from you through your inheritance, through the passing down of your family's business, their source of income, the way to wealth. We know that the way to wealth is through creation and trade, which we also refer to today as business or commerce. Your inheritance wealth train was seized by external governments that enforced mercantilism, meaning your product, your goods, your services were prevented, heavily fined, tariffs or taxed to limit the amount of importing into their country, to keep the circulation of money, the accumulation of wealth stateside by 90% or more, engaging in exporting only. Your family's buyers, their importers, many afar, hands were financially tied, forced to buy other non-differentiated items locally to prevent the pockets of your heritage from increasing, instead growing their economies and nation's wealth, all while eliminating yours. You, the descendant, left with no generational wealth, no inheritance. Governments knew that money going out of their country and not coming into their country generated the wealth of other nations and those external to them. Hell would freeze over before they put monies into the hands of other nations. Nations like France, Spain, Ottoman Empire, Portugal, England, Denmark, Austria, enforced and benefited from their mercantilism policies. Policies to keep other distant nations with creativity, ideas, and other natural resources out of their way. Your ability to acquire wealth comes from your work, your craft, what you're able to create, what you're good at, and how it translates into other developments and creations. Today, your possibilities are limitless with such trade. To acquire wealth, put a price tag on what you're good at, what others say you're good at, and what you can distribute beyond stateside borders. Make it worldwide, make it official, sell it online. There are so many channels and transporting connect points to sell globally online that this may be very key for establishing and creating your wealth. Mercantilism, though elements of it still exist like embargoes and monopolies, hasn't quite creeped up the channels of e-commercers. Whatever you do, whatever you can create, whatever your special gift is, wrap it up in a bow and make it available globally. Must we explore the e-commerce platforms for you to confirm that this is true? Alibaba, JD.com, Shopify, Tobo, Rakuten, eBay, and of course, we cannot forget the biggest one of them all, Amazon. Oh, you think you're buying from companies on these online platforms? No, you're buying from people, regular people like yourself, who are establishing their wealth. Never allow the concept of mercantilism to block you from acquiring wealth and your legacy like done to your ancestors. Though the word may now be politically fancied up, it's no longer a wealth blocker. Let go of the generational curse and start building your wealth today. If you're serious about growing your wealth, invest some more of your time by watching our Wealth Generation playlist now. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss a video where we live, learn, and create.